What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and we got more news. And you know, if there's more news, I'm bringing the reviews and the news and the reviews as we go on in this journey. Today, we have pictures of the Rise of the Beast mainline Voyager Rhinox and the mainline Voyager Optimus Prime. And these figures are using all brand new molds. Nothing is reused, and we're going to see and look at the pictures. Now we get to see them without the packaging. And I have to admit, what I said about Rhinox in my earlier video about him just being kind of plain looking, it looks pretty good. I think he looks good. I'm just not going to buy him. I don't really care for Rhinox too much, but this one still hasn't, it just doesn't mesh with me, but I know that a lot of collectors will get them. But there's a lot of news coming out today, and it's been a, man, I've been trying to edit one more video tonight, and I just can't do it. I'm going to try, but man, I need to relax. I got work. But let's get into the pictures of the Rhinox, and then we'll get into the pictures of the Optimus. So the Rhinox is apparently a brand new mold. Okay, so I know that a lot of collectors of the movie figures, and I get it. I mean, this one is not my cup of tea. I think it's horrendous in the sense that a lot of the kibble that I see now kind of just, well, this looks bad. But if you look at it from the front, it's still not a bad looking figure. You know what it reminds me of? And I know it's going to piss a lot of you off, and I don't care. Man, this thing looks like a rock lord, man. It just does. It looks like a rock lord, but he does come with the weapons, dual bladed, like chain gun weapons or whatever that Rhinox comes with. You know, well, he does. I think he only comes with one in the original Beast Wars, but in the movie, I guess in the Rise of the Beast, he's going to be super duper weaponed up. But he does have interesting engineering. He's got feet swivel. I don't know why they showed us that, but he's got like, looks like screws in his leg. See, it's one of those figures like, I can't spend the money for it. But the Beast mold looks all right. Like I said, what they're doing with the Rise of the Beast figures, they remind me, they're definitely going to have like a metal look to them. They're not going to, to me, they're just not going to blend in well. It's not like Beast Wars where they transform and they were actual beasts. Like literally they could blend in with the other beasts. These are going to show off robotic parts. So it's kind of like Transmetal. And maybe when they come out and show the Studio Series versions of these, I might be more inclined to take a second look. But as far as this mainline Voyager, it just doesn't work for me. But it's going to sell. I think Rise of the Beast is really going to sell just for the whole thing of, you know, we have the Beast Wars meets the Transformers. And you can see here, like, compared to, I guess that's Voyager or Leader Rhinox from Kingdom. Yeah, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. But if I had my choice, yeah, I'm going to go with the original Beast Wars Rhinox any day. I don't care what anybody says. You know, if I had to buy a Rhinox, it's definitely going to be that. But this one, like I said, over time, I'm sure for a lot of people this will grow on them. But the one I like is the Optimus Prime. He looks very IDW. And it was just like the SND Optimus Prime that came out. And I almost bought one that's like chug size. Things like $100. Even though I'm not into that design, the chest and the way that the arms look, he could pretty much pass for almost an IDW Prime. Hasbro, you better pay attention to this, because this is your mold right now. And he kind of has some of the transformation like Earthrise with the tires in the back. Behind him, you know, he's shorter than the Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime, but I think he looks better. I would love to see like the Studio Series version of this was a little larger. Definitely want to see that. But yeah, this truck mode is definitely borrowing from IDW. Y'all better take a second look. This is, and being that mainline is kind of crossing the line between the movie and kind of going into some of what the Legacy, well, with Kingdom bars and the Legacy bars, I do think this probably is going to become an IDW Prime. It's coming though. And he can definitely carry the Earthrise trailer, whoop-de-whoop, but he's very posable. And that's going to be a plus for a lot of people, but this could be your IDW Prime. I see this being an IDW Prime, head modifications, a few things here and there. I can see it happening. If not, okay, fine. But I'm saying what I see. What you don't see is your business. You do your own videos. I see IDW Prime. And if I see IDW Prime, I'm not like a big fan of the design per se, but it does grow on me. I do like this one. It's just something about this figure right here. makes me want to see what they're going to do with the Studio Series version of this. And if it looks like this, but more little more beefier, a little more oomph to it, okay, Hasbro, you sold me on the Prime, because I do have, out of the Bumblebee movie, I do have SS38, SS38, whatever it is. So yeah, so far, despite how I feel about the Rhinox, I think both of these do look good for being not Studio Series. So what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. Again, it's the Super Robot Ed, bringing you more news and reviews. Until then, bye bye.